Hope, and today I have a prosperity principle that I want to share with you today. And I'm going to tell you about this through a story. It's something that actually happened to me over the weekend with my son. So, if you're looking for a little parenting tip bonus here, this will also help you if you're having the same challenge with your kids that I was having with my son over the weekend. So, my son graduated from high school. Yes, it was a really special moment. But later on, after the ceremony, he was going to meet with some friends, and he asked me if I could drop him off because it would just make his life so much easier, and then pick him up later. They were going to move to another location with more friends, and if I could pick him up and bring him home, afterwards, so that he didn't have to go and deal with driving and parking and all of that himself. So I happily agreed, and we're driving along, and sort of through the entire drive, my son was criticizing my driving. Now, I'm sure that's not unusual, for a kid, teenager to be criticizing his mother for her driving, but it was the kind of thing where I'd be driving along and we'd come up to a stoplight and he'd say, Mom, make this light. And the only way I could really make the light is if I really gunned it and probably put many pedestrians' lives at risk. I mean, there's people all over. It's kind of crazy. So he always wanted me to rush through the light. And then as we were driving along this major thoroughfare, he was complaining about, he thought I was going so slowly. Well, I wasn't. I was going a couple miles over the speed limit, but he wanted to be going much, much faster than that. And so at first he was kind of doing this and we were kind of joking about it, but it started to really wear on my nerves after a while. And so finally, I got kind of fed up and I realized I needed to say something to him because this was going from joking to becoming disrespectful. And so one of the first things out of my mouth was, how about rather than criticizing everything that you're perceiving I'm doing wrong driving, how about some gratitude for the fact that I'm dropping you off. I'm doing a favor for you. I'm making your life easier. And immediately he backed down. He's like, Mom, you're right. I am so grateful. Thank you. Thank you. And then a little while later, he came out with another criticism. And so finally I said, look, you need to look for things to praise rather than looking for things to complain about and to criticize. And right when that came out of my mouth, I was sort of stopped in my tracks. I thought, whoa. Because I don't think I do that a lot in my own life, at least not recently. I'm really good at finding things to complain about. And I've kind of always been a complainer. And I probably do less of a good job about praising things. And so when I was thinking about this earlier, I thought, this is a huge prosperity principle. Praise. This has been known throughout the ages as a way to magnetize more abundance. But if we're spending our time and energy focusing on things to criticize and complaining a lot, that's the opposite of praising, and we're probably pushing abundance away. So what I'm going to invite you to do today is to look at yourself and be really, really honest with yourself. Do you do more complaining and more criticizing than you do praising? When you see someone walking by, are you criticizing that person in your mind? Or are you thinking about what you can appreciate about that person? How are you focusing your thoughts? Because the truth is that, and I say this all the time, but what you focus on grows. If you're going to be looking at a person, a situation, let's say you have a business and you're looking at your business and you don't have as many clients as you want. You'd like to have more clients. Well, if you're constantly looking at how you don't have enough, I don't have enough clients, and you're talking to people about that and you're saying that and you're thinking it, you are not throwing praise into your business. You are actually tearing your business down. You are weakening your business every time you say, I don't have enough clients. So what would you do instead in that circumstance? You would praise the clients you have. You would be so grateful for what is working. and not looking all the time at what you don't have and what's not working in your business. The same thing goes if maybe it's not a specific thing about I don't have enough clients, but maybe just in general, because of what's been going on lately, in our whole in society, with the pandemic and things, perhaps your business has taken a hit just overall in general. Well, focusing on all the ways that it's hard and that money's not coming in the business is only going to create more of that situation, more circumstances where it's hard and money doesn't flow and clients don't show up. So how could you praise your business at a time when, just generally the conditions have not been good? Well, I'm going to challenge you to say that there's got to be some aspect of your business that is good. It might even be as easy as just saying, I am so grateful that I work for myself. I praise the freedom of it. I love the fact that I don't have a boss. I don't have someone telling me what to do, that I get to choose what I focus on every day in my business, that I get to use my creativity as much as I want, that I get to focus on initiatives that I'm passionate about, that I care about, and I get to connect with other like-minded people who feel the same way. And I get to do collaborations with people, and I get to attract clients who feel the same way, and who just need some guidance and some help, and that are looking to me for some support and some mentoring. There's so much we can praise about every situation in our lives if we just look at it from that filter rather than looking at it from the critical filter or the complaining filter. And, like I said at the beginning, there is a lot of, I guess, ancient texts almost, and even not ancient, but people who write about prosperity principles that talk about the power of praise. And why is praise so effective? Because essentially it's all about energy. And we know that what you focus, this has been proven in science, that when we focus on one thing, on an idea, on seeing a particular outcome, you increase the likelihood that outcome will occur. So if you're always focusing on how things are not working and how things are going wrong and how you don't have enough of what you want, clients or money or whatever, what do you think is going to happen? What is the most likely scenario that's going to show up for you over and over again? That you don't have enough. So this praise principle it's simple. It's not hard. But if you have a habit of complaining more than praising, that's the only thing that might be a little challenging. But you can do it. I know you can. So make this little shift in your mind and really put it into operation in your day. Maybe go do a complaint-free week challenge, okay? For 7 days, don't complain. And if you notice yourself complain at any point during that day, you've got to start over. Do it for 7 days. And let me know what happens. Come back here to this space and tell me, okay? I hope this has been helpful for you today. That's my little prosperity tip for you. Let me know how it goes if you decide to try the 7-day prosperity complaint-free challenge. I'd love to hear from you. And if you would like more personalized support, you can look down in the links there. I've got a link to sign up for a money mindset clarity call. That's a one-on-one where we meet over the phone, and I ask you some questions about some of your what you want and some of what's been stopping you from getting that. And then I typically very quickly can identify the top patterns that are keeping you from not having what you want in your life when it comes to money. So if that sounds appealing to you and you would like to do one of those calls with me, it's totally free right now. Just go down to the link, fill out the application, and if I think I can help you, we'll get on the phone and we'll talk. So that's all I have for today. I hope you've enjoyed this. Please like it, please subscribe if you haven't done that. And please, would you share this video with someone in your life that you think this could help? I rely on word of mouth and people sharing to be able to get these messages out there. And I greatly appreciate anything you can do to help me with that. So take care, enjoy your day, and until we talk again, be healthy, stay safe, and be well. Bye for now.